What is up, guys? Here we have a top 16 deck profile here with a player who decided to play. Oh, before we get into that, you may know this guy from Yu-Gi-Oh days. His name is Joe Franz.
Joe Franzo.
Joe Franzo.
Yep. What's up? How's
really
it
big
going?
guy in the duelist ground, I believe. I think you were all over that back in the day. Joe, maybe even.
The lore.
There's a lot of lore with this guy, and he's also in the weight bodybuilding world as well.
Weightlifting world,
so he's more popular than anybody that I might know even to this day. But here he is playing One Piece,
Yes.
and he's the ex-Yu-Gi-Oh player. So I'm gonna ask him, why did you decide to play One Piece on all the other card games?
Okay, so I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger. Just had to lock in and get my life together. Got that handled. Actually got into cards through Pokemon again. My girl likes cards, so we were kind of messing around with that, and I said, well, if we're gonna be collecting these things, why don't I learn how to play?
Got it.
So I learned how to play. I actually went to Worlds for Pokemon last year. I did not like the time commitment. It does not match with my life and my job and my relationship, everything. So dropped that. This game, however, much less time commitment, way faster matches. It's just enough to, feel satisfied playing, and also it's not too I just finished day 2. I've day 2'd many Pokemon events, and I'm exhausted. I don't even want to be there. That's how draining it is. At this one, I felt ready to go. I didn't feel super worn down.
Right.
I could actually think
Afterwards,
and play perfect, right?
Okay.
I made a debatable call in my last match, but yeah, it just fits my life better. It allows me to excel at multiple things as opposed to being drained by one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
did Yu-Gi-Oh do that for you? It was
Yu-Gi-Oh for that time in my life was great. We could finish 2 out of 3 in 45 minutes.
Right.
And I usually played something that was broken that could just kill people quickly.
Okay, that's your style. Yep.
So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was good. I'm not up to date on Yu-Gi-Oh now. I know it's insane.
Don't play it.
But yeah, I really like One Piece. I love the art of the cards.
Do you watch the show?
I do watch the show.
Sweet.
So it's just, it's literally I hope it goes on forever. I know they're talking about ending it soon, but a lot of who I am today.
Oh, here we go.
Of One Piece. So
Joe Franzo lore.
It's because of anime, but One Piece definitely is a lot to draw from. But yeah, that's pretty much that.
Is Luffy your favorite character?
I would say it's probably, I really like Zoro.
Okay.
Cause he's just a fucking gangster. Sorry, I don't know if we could cuss.
And he's also a bodybuilder, right?
Yeah, he's sick. Or Kaido's sick also.
Also
Yamato's
large.
sick. Yeah, there's a lot of also large. There's a lot of
There's
a lot of dope characters in that show. Kuma, all those guys. So yeah.
Right. Okay, Joe. Let's go into your profile. P. Luffy.
Okay, so
Here's his prize.
real quick pricing, top 16.
Are you selling it?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
if you are selling it, reach out to him in the comment section, or how do we reach you? Instagram?
Actually on X, Joey All Might.
Okay, Joey.
Will probably be best if it's anything related to this.
Okay, cool.
My main Instagram is JoeyFlex7, but that's not card related. So Joey All Might, actually on Instagram and on X, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yes,
You're the only P. Luffy, right? In the top 32?
I think there was one more. I saw on the chart there was one more. I haven't met him, and I don't know where he is. So,
okay, so
I could be the only one. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure.
So we got this. Fell short from the big one. I knew that my matchup was gonna be super tough, which we can go into later. But yeah, pretty good. Let's put this over here. And then, so deck I chose to play, Purple Luffy. I was just in Germany, so I didn't for my main thing that I do, and I didn't have time to test anything. So I just wanted to pick something that was a good matchup into Bella Betty, a decent matchup into everything else. And it worked out. There is some tech that helps me against Buggy and some new things, and against Blue Purple, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah, so it's fast, ramp, kill them. You sit behind Gum Gum, so it doesn't even matter that you take your life. And yeah, that's what I chose. Okay. And then getting into the deck, I guess I'll start with the big bodies. So for these guys, please excuse my rarities.
You're excused.
I actually have 4 of these, but the other half is in Blue Purple. But who cares about that? So this guy, it's just a big body rush. Rush fits the deck very, very well. You want to slam him down. If you go second, you can triple ramp to him. If you go first, you triple ramp to the next guy that I'm going to show you. But yeah, he draws a card. He has rush. He's 10K. He's usually just gonna sit there and pick them every turn, or just be a bully. And that's really what I try to do with this deck, is just bully.
Rampant bully.
Bully him around. Speaking of bullies, this is the ultimate bully. My favorite card in the deck, the new 8-cost Kata. When I was trying to decide what to play today, I said, this card's broken. He's jacked. He can freaking ramp Dawn. He swings. He restands. Like, what more do you want? So
hockey right here.
literally, I kid you not, my strategy was ramp to this and just figure it out. Like, as you slam one of these down, you're in a great position. He's going to continuously drain your opponent of resources. They have to swing harder for the swings to be meaningful. The amount of blocks, this guy's like the blocker MVP. He is literally like the ultimate shield. But yeah, he's against one of my opponents. I had 3 of them, and it was just like, I don't see how I lose this game. Next card, super amazing card, Sanji. Actually, let me orient these the other way. 7-cost Sanji. I mean, what can I say? He's a rusher. He can rest any blocker on their field. Really helps me push for game. Against Bello Betty, very important. I want to see this card. I need to see this card against Bello Betty, because after they slam their 4-drop, the timing works out to where you're going to be able to ramp to this guy. You're going to rest their Karasu or whatever they have, and then you can send your Zoro and your leader and Sanji into that, and you need to clear that thing as soon as possible.
Otherwise,
usually they're gonna have 3 or 4 cards in hand at that time. They're not going to
pitch to save.
They might pitch like for 1, but usually you'll kill him, and then you can kill the little guys that they have also, and then you pretty much just survive the next volley and you win the game. That's pretty much that. He also, against Bonnie, rests their little annoying blockers. You can rest literally any deck that wants to keep their stuff standing. I mean, Blackbeard will never let you do it, but you could rest a burger, right? But yeah, this guy, this is the deck right here. This is what I'm ramping to. I literally don't even care about my small bodies.
It's the bombs.
Yeah, it's the bombs. So another card that's like super important. We'll just go over this guy. So Zorojuro, I mean, Searcher, he +1. Like, I don't even know what else to say. He's like a great early game body. But more often than not, against certain matchups, if you need a swing, you want him. But usually, like I said, I'm turboing to ramp with this. I want to see this every single game. I want to see him. I want to go leader ramp. Next turn, leader ramp, play him, and then, you know, big ass dude, and just take the game away, because I'm operating in a Dawn count that is much higher than my opponent for a short period of time, and through that, I'm able to gain advantage. Just like, you know, chipping their life or taking their field away with these big bodies that I got to so quickly. So super important.
For sure.
Next, so emergency ramp. I did use this multiple times. Emergency ramp, I don't like doing it, but if I have to, Miss Doublefinger, very fucking interesting name, but basically she's just pitch a card and ramp, and that feels terrible to do. But like, if you have nothing else, and you absolutely know that getting Kata down, like against Black Purple Luffy, which I don't think is that good of a deck, honestly, you don't really care about the extra card in your hand, so just like do it. Like, play this, ramp, slam this guy down. If you can get 2 of these down, you just win the game. But the sooner he's on the field, or this guy, you know, you're literally stealing the game from them.
Nice.
And then obviously, like, super stable purple 2K blocker against Bello. If they go hot and they're sending the house at you, you're gonna be playing Gum Gum if you have it super early, and your Dawn is gonna be cooked. Like, they're gonna be at 9 Dawn, you're gonna be at like 6 or 5 or something, right? So I did actually get to play him and have Dawn up for Gum Gum against one of my Bello Betty opponents, and it did win me the game. So the effect does happen, but usually he's just a 2K, and there are random times when you can just play him as a blocker, and then, I mean, he's 6K body, so you could swing. And then we'll just finish out some of the characters. Law Searcher.
Yep.
I mean, not really much to say. What I don't like about this is that he likes to bottom these. So he can find all your Straw Hats or your Heart Pirates or whatever. Your Gamma Knife, right? Which is interesting.
He bottom decks the other cards.
But he bottom decks. The reason why
you play purple.
Purple is a thing is because of this. it allows me to mega ramp,
Fix your hand.
fix my hand,
Counter up.
and then I'm waiting for the intercom, but
Yeah, fuck those guys. Just keep going.
4K counter. But when you like one of my searches earlier, I played him and I put 2 of these to the bottom, and I was like, bro, every one that I see after, I have to take it if I search, right? But yeah, this is the most broken card ever. It's a free plus 4K. -2 doesn't even do anything, especially with this guy. Who cares, right? And you replenish your hand. So if I'm bricked up and I have this, whoa, take it easy. If I'm bricked up and I have this,
Pause.
I'm chilling, right?
Yeah.
So, broken card. Next, Gum Gum Gatling. This Dawn actually against Buggy, it just sealed the deal against him because I didn't have to take an extra life. I think I did anyway, and but like if you hit this off a trigger, it's so helpful.
Yeah.
It can bail you out if you don't have a Bonclay. But it's usually just defense. I like having it in my hand, makes me feel safe.
Okay.
And then broken 2K. I played 2 of these against Blue Purple early in the tournament when he blockered up with no Dawn up, and it just won me the game. I mean, what can I say? There's a reason it's $12 for a comment.
$12 comment?
It's like $12, $10, yeah.
I didn't know that. I learn something new every day.
This Franosuke won me a game against Blackbeard. Actually, over here, we were in time, so it didn't really matter. But I just showed him so he had peace that I had it no matter what. Yeah. It's just a 2K searchable. Against Blackbeard, you can use the rush to get that extra swing when their resources are super low for the win. And then we'll go to like the 1-ofs and then the super duper tech.
Okay.
So tech, 2 Magellans. I was on 3, but I ended up putting some random cards. Magellan against Buggy. They're gonna take first from me, right? Because they want to go first.
Yeah, they want to play
and
top 5 out.
when they're at 4 Dawn, or they're at 2 Dawn, you're gonna ramp. You're gonna be on 3, I think. Yeah, you're gonna ramp something like that. But basically, hold on, what is it? It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, they're on 3 Dawn. So I'm going to 4. I'm gonna ramp to 5. I'm gonna play Magellan. Magellan's gonna -1. They're gonna -1 to 2. Now they go to 4. They can't use their leader effect, which means they can't play their Jinbei Croc to their other guy. They can't do other combos. So literally the way it's scripted, right?
Calculated.
They're gonna play a 4 drop. It's gonna be like Alvida or something, or the Moji dude or whatever. They're gonna play something like that. Then on my turn, I'm gonna ramp. I'm gonna go to 6. I'm gonna ramp to 7. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna kill it.
Right.
And now they have no field, and I have McNuggets and a Sanji. What are they? I don't know where my 4th Sanji is, but it's got to be in his.
He's there. I see him.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you only play 3?
No, I play 4.
Oh, you
but
play 4. It's
probably buried.
Yeah, it's probably in your Dawn or somewhere.
But yeah, we'll find it.
So there's 4 of them.
But yes, McNuggets, super interesting. Also against Blue Purple, if they like, let's say you like swing, they play Thunder Bagua or whatever it's called, they go to 8, and then you like play this, take them back down to 7, or if they play like a gear 2 and they're on 8, you play this, go back to the 7. They don't get their effect, they don't get the stack. Yeah, it could just steal games. Also against Bonnie, preventing them getting to their 5, preventing a lot of decks actually getting to the Dawn that they want. There's no Shanks here, but like if you imagine you stop a Shanks from getting to 7, right?
Right.
You put them back so much. You play it early, they can't play their Beckman, they can't trash them, so yeah.
Or Shanks.
Yeah, poor Shanks. If you guys know me, you know I like Shanks. I gotta figure them out. Next, Onami, just filter 2K.
Blocker.
I love this card. Might drop it for another one of these though.
Oh yeah.
Against a GP in Swiss, I went Magellan, keep him off Sanji Pudding, so take him to 4, and then he had 7 cards in hand, and then I hit him with this. And then rip 2.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just messing them up left and right?
Yeah.
Super interesting card. I did it right now against Blue Purple. That deck is so broken, it doesn't even matter. So I don't know if it's even worth it. But against certain decks, like Buggy for example, like taking those 2 cards out of their hand when they don't, they're trying to like build their hand up and their hand goes low. He could be super cool. He's also a blocker if you need it. And then we just have the 1-of Zorojiro. If you don't have the other ramps, you gotta use him, and then you're just gonna swing 4 just to get a ramp. And then you're slamming Kata, right? And then Gamma Knife. I should have leaned into this card a little bit more. My last match, could have used this and played out Nami, gone for the board, and then try to kill him on the next turn. But I wanted to do some other thing. Ramping is cool if you hit it off trigger, but it helps for Kid, it helps for Kata. Like, let's say you swing, they go block, you go, okay, cool, Gamma Knife, 5 into your 8, or 3, yeah, 5 into your 3, and they're like, all right, let me think about that, and then you either start ripping their hand or the Kata's gonna die, right? So super useful. I think 1 in every purple deck is like probably fine. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So
All right.
that is that.
That's 50.
If you want to go,
Any changes you want to make going in the future?
Changes going forward.
Are you gonna play OP-12?
I'm gonna play OP-12.
Okay. Are you gonna play Luffy?
I'm probably swapping a green Zoro because that's my guy.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna put some practice with blue purple because I feel like it's worth and it'll make me better.
Okay.
But yeah,
No
probably
changes.
Zoro.
Got it.
For the deck, I mean, I might experiment with either 3 Magellan, take out the Nami, or
Yeah, it sounds like
take
it's
out the
really
Nami
good.
for another law, and that's really it. But
Sounds good.
I don't think I miss Nine Mom. I actually think Nine Mom's kind of shit right now, just because against GP they're gonna pump their costs, right? So it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Against blue purple, it literally does nothing. It's really just for healing yourself. So against Blackbeard, you're not gonna get the effect.
Wait, how does GP increase cost again?
The stage.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, so they pump it, and then you literally can't use it. So
okay,
it's
so don't play Big Mom in deck.
Yeah, I don't like it right now. I'd rather just
Even
lean
though
into
Car
deeps.
Curry is the one that restands it.
Yes,
That's right.
kinda, if you want them to go at your life. So I guess we go matchups.
Yeah, let's go matchups.
So round 1 was GP.
Uh-huh.
It was against Cold Hands, good player, but he was super bricked. He literally had like 12 cards in hand, and I went like 8-10-10 or 8-8-10 or something like that, and he just died. Like he
Yeah.
went Luffy Taro, Sanji Pudding, and I just went swing, 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 and he just died.
Yeah.
So like,
Ramping
cool,
is fun.
cool, free game. And then next I went against Blue Purple. The guy was like super nervous. I went first. I just bullied him, and I won. And then again, another GP. That one was super close game. Basically what it came down to was he was going for it, and I had one down up and like 2 or 3 cards in hand, and like I just needed a giant, and I didn't have it, and I ended up losing, but he thought that I had it. He's like, oh, you got it. So really reminds you how good giant is. But if you don't see giant and the other Luffy does, I mean, they'll survive one more turn than you,
Right.
and you'll die. Next, I think I went against Buggy.
Magellan, yep.
Did what I said. It was blue purple. It was blue purple.
And then it was Buggy.
Did purple Luffy things, killed him, and then it was Buggy, and then Buggy. It was Magellan. I just controlled the game the whole time. Once you Magellan into Sanji, like there's nothing I can do.
I see.
And then I think it was Bella Betty.
Right.
Same thing.
Rest stuff.
Play a
Kill it.
4-drop, rest,
Usahachi.
swing into it, clear the field.
Right.
Be really smart with your gums. Be aware of the things that they can do. Like if they play a Lindbergh, they can minus one of your guys and kill it when they swing. So beat the Bellow, face another Bellow, beat that one, same thing. I did go for second both times, which is very helpful. Then I went against Blackbeard.
Okay.
A
little tougher.
It was a little tougher. He went first, which is his curve, and it was like hard. It was like very long and drawn out. We ended up going to time. And then after that, I went against.
Did you win?
Yes.
Okay, good. Make sure.
Yes, and then I went against Jonas.
Uh-huh.
It was 10 rounds. I might have missed one game, but then I went against Jonas. He took first for me.
He was playing blue purple.
Blue purple.
Yep.
He Dofi blockered on 3. Then I think he did a ramp after. He saw like pretty good things to defend. Like that deck just has to defend. And once they get to their Giga turn, then they go Sanji, Big Mom, and like you just lose. So
Right.
I wasn't able to break through. And yeah. Then day 2, I went against Blackbeard again. Same guy. 2-0. One game 1, and then game 2 was super grindy. That was the game I had 3 katas.
Right.
Just once the katas are there, they can't really remove it, and you just drain them for resources, and they're already pitching every turn anyway. And then last round, I just went against blue purple. I had a board state where I had 2 10 drops, 2 9 drops, he has like, I ended up like swing 10, swing 8. After my 8, he has no life, 3 cards in hand, no dawn up. And mind you, he's playing like weird re-stand on guys like
Yeah, he's
Luffy
playing
and
Dolphy, I want his profile.
Yeah,
so we'll see if he'll give it to me.
He's over there.
Yeah.
And then I had a 9. I could swing 9 for game. He has 3 cards in hand. I don't want to drag the game out against him. I swung the 9, and he had enough counter, like exactly enough. He had 10. So what I could have done was, once I got him to 0, which I mean, he did have a big field, and I was kind of worried about the clapback. I gamma knife his restand on guy, the Rosie.
Right.
It will go down to 1. Use my 2 one drops to swing into it. That's probably gonna die. Then play Nami blocker, pitch 1, draw 2. I have Gum Gum, Nami blocker, 2 10 drops. He has 3 cards in hand going into leader effect. So literally he has to find like a big mom, or like I'm just gonna kill him. So I think that was the better move. But I mean, against that deck, I had been pretty hot just killing people when I had the opportunity. By 1K counter, you know? So if that deck ever doesn't have dawn up, usually going for game is a safe thing.
Yeah, but
it just didn't work out.
They usually do.
It's all good. I mean, if they have it, they have it. But yeah, play for another turn. Sometimes it's really hard. He did have a way to rest my blocker, but anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah, that's
you had a good run,
it.
top 16 run. Is this your first offline regional, or have you been others?
No, Pasadena. I lost the last round.
I see.
Went 7-3. I topped some treasure cups.
Okay.
I did. Well, I got like 3rd after Swiss and the Eggman.
So you've been playing for a while. I just didn't know.
I mean, online is really convenient because you could do it from
Germany.
home. Well, I could do it from home. Yeah, you could do it from. I could travel. I could do it from wherever.
I see.
So it doesn't. I could like play around and then do some work, and play around and do some work. So.
Yeah, it sounds like you do a lot of work.
Purple Luffy. I still like it. Don't really have any complaints. Wish I could have played that one back, but yeah.
Yeah, you ran hot for sure.
It feels tough to lose one before the serial, but it's all good. It'll just fire me up for next time, and I will be back.
OP-12.
Yes.
Any shout outs you want to give out before we end this video?
Yes,
Mr.?
I want to shout out to Team Worst Generation.
Oh, wow.
They let me stay with them, and literally like last night, I was just asked one of the boys like, "Can I take the bed? How much do you want?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So thank you for that. I want to say shout out to everybody who believes in me in any way, shape, or form. I want to say shout out to
sending the energy.
My girl Tina at home, being a dog mom, taking care of things at home, handling business while I come out here for 48 hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm ready to
move on to the next chapter of your life. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
move on to the next one. So that's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Joe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Stay flexing.